Today's episode is all about repurposing, taking old stuff, a little bit of cinemagic, making it new. Do me a favor, below is a subscribe button and a thumbs up button. Smash it till it turns blue. Let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow DIYers, to another episode of GATKKOR DIY. So, what I have today is a small little desk that I built in 1999. At the time, my daughter was 5 years old. She needed a little desk, so here, I built this. The entire top is oak. The front of it is all oak, and the rest of it is made out of pine. It has been passed down to her sister, which is now 22, and my son, that is 15. They have outgrown this thing. And in a minute, I'm going to show you where it's got a lot of battle scars from kids destroying stuff. I have a weird attachment to it because, you know, if you build it, you're more likely going to have an attachment to it. Don't want to throw it away, don't want to give it away. So I decided I'm going to repurpose this thing here. And in my office, I need a little bit more, real estate per se for books, printer, and maybe a television. I don't know. But I'm going to be putting a top on this thing here. It's a composite top. It looks like granite, but it's not. So we're going to be sanding this entire thing down, and we're going to be changing the color and bring it into the future. And let's see if it lasts probably another 22 years. So let's do it. Let's go. So, by the way, these two are not actual drawers, they're fake. So, they're just two little covers that I put there to, blend in with the actual drawer for this thing here. So, yeah, let's keep on going. We have frog tape here. Frog tape, all it is glorified painter's tape. That's all it is. So we're gonna tape off all of these beveled edges that we have here. Not too concerned about the top. I'm gonna show you the colors that I'm gonna be painting this desk. There's gonna be two different colors. This is gonna be a gray, an aged gray, matte finish, okay, matte looking gray, and then this is going to have this really nice metallic blue on the face of the drawers and on the edges. And like I said, the top is going to have that composite top on it, so not going to be able to see that. So we need to tape off all of this, all the front, so we don't get overspray. Let's do that. I went off camera and I cut the shelf and screwed everything up. Didn't want to bore y'all with all the cutting and measuring and all that stuff. So I just went ahead and done it off camera, sanded it down and everything, and countersink some screws in there. And now we have these little countersink holes that we're gonna fill in with some wood filler. Let it dry, sand it down, and then come back to it. Then we're gonna start painting this thing here. So that's where we're at right now. Let me show you what I have here. For the wood fillers, called plastic wood. I don't know if you guys could see that. By DAP. You can find this in your local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's like $2 or $3, I think. It's not that expensive. Makes life a little bit easier. Yeah, so let's put that in. And that's as simple as it gets. Putting in wood filler, guys. That's it. All right, guys, welcome back, guys. I'm back. Here is what we're gonna be using to paint today is Rust-Oleum Chalk Gray, okay? And it's a chalk smooth finish. So we're gonna be doing, like I said, we're gonna be doing all of this in the gray color. And then right here is gonna be that metallic blue that I was telling you all about. So let's get started. We have 2 of them. We're probably gonna need more cans anyway. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What we did after we put the gray paint on the body of the desk, we let that set up for a couple of days, dried properly, and we didn't want to bore you with taping it off, so we went ahead and taped everything off because we're using a different color paint. This is the metallic paint that I told you all about. I'm going to show you that in a second. We don't want any drips or, you know, splatters or whatever on the gray that we laid down already. So we went ahead and used some masking paper. This stuff here you could get in Home Depot for, I paid $2.20 for this thing here, I think. That's what it costs. Really decent brush. Yeah, brush probably $5. And this paint is a little bit pricey. It's PPG, quality paint. And this paint costs probably like $25 for this size can. So let me show you about this paint, guys. So this is the PPG. It's got metallic tones in it, and it's a blue. That's the color. Little dab right there. That's the color that we're gonna be going. Okay? So let's not waste any more time. Like I told you, the top is gonna be covered with that composite material, the granite lookalike that we've been talking about. So we're gonna be painting all the edges, the face of the drawer and the lookalike drawers. We're gonna be painting the face of that and around the edges. And that pretty much is gonna be our task for today until it dries and then we get the top on here. So let's get busy. ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube universe, we are done with our painting, right? So the face of the drawer is dry to the touch. My look-alike drawer face are dry to the touch. The beveled edges are dry to the touch. We are good to go. We are ready for hardwares and the beautiful composite top to go on here. After that, we're off to the races. I think it's gonna look really good. So hope you guys like it. If you do, hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, by the way, please go below and hit that subscribe button and help us keep these videos going. Thanks. Let's get going. Okay, so we have the top set up over here, ready for prep. What I've went and done is I found the center point on my desk here, and I found the center point on my composite top here. So all I got to do once we lay the glue down, line my lines up, which I have back here, and on the back of the composite top, and put some weights on it and let it dry. But first, before we start doing it, let me show you what I'm using. So I'm using the famous Gorilla Glue, okay? This is a heavy-duty construction adhesive. This, you know, the orange store is pretty close to me, which is Home Depot. I always go there. And if you guys are in the military, remember, every time you visit a Home Depot, you take your VA or your veterans card or your military ID, and they will give you 10% off of everything you purchase in there, except cement. Don't know why. You can't get 10% off of cement. Don't know why, but that's a little, you know, nugget there for you guys, you military guys. So let's get going. We're gonna lay this. All right, so we went ahead and we laid the top down, and you could tell we put a lot of glue on top of this desk. And what I'm gonna do, I have some clamps, but they're not gonna really fit the corners of this desk to really pull down on this pretty tight. So what I'm gonna do, so I won't damage the top of this composite top or scratch it up, I'm gonna lay down two microfiber cloth that I have here, and we have two 35-pound weights that we're gonna sit on here, total of 70 pounds. That's more than enough to get this thing quite secured on here once it's dried. And I hope you guys love the results from what it was to what it is now. If you do, remember, subscribe, like, share this video, and I hope this motivates you guys, the GATKKOR DIY crew, the family, to go out and do small projects like this. It's a lot of fun. And just the results, you know, from what it was to what it is now, it makes me smile. So I hope it does something for you guys. I hope you guys like it. And once the top is dry, we'll see what it looks like. Get some beauty shots. Thanks. So these are my weights that I'm talking about here. Yeah. Job well done, guys. Thanks for watching.